NFL 2005.
Remember when the Madden games were good?
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
It's been a while. Good news, a football game has released. That is good. Madden is still shit though.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Hello, my name is Sam. I am from Australia and today I'm talking about football. And that's tricky because in Australia, some people call that football, some people call this football, and people fight over whether this should be called football or soccer.
Soccer. Football, of course. Football. Football for sure. Soccer. It's football!
What is wrong with you people?
As an Australian, I'm not an expert. In fact, I'm not even a professional football player.
What?
However, I have played a lot of Madden in the past, so I know kind of how this works.
90% of the time, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Let's play some football. People seem to really love one of these games and really hate the other one. From a super duper uneducated, not knowing heaps about American football perspective, there's a lot of ways that these are both kind of the same game around the edges. Both of them have franchise modes where you can coach your little heart out. Don't skip through the press questions like I did. Oh, shit. Both of them have single player superstar modes where you can be a ball hogging, always running quarterback like me. Just be sure to make yourself look as Rasputin-y as possible to get all the sponsors calling.
Darling, you look marvelous.
No other taste.
They both have training camp mini games that get big points in my book for occasionally reminding me of Virtua Tennis.
Success!
And of course, they both have Ultimate Team variants where you can spend, oh my god, so fucking much money. Or you can just collect cards and build your team up. And of course, there's my absolute favorite XP boosters to purchase for real money that you can use to skip levels of the progression so you can play less of the game that you just paid for.
Sounds like fun.
I guess the simplest way for me to put it is that Madden doesn't feel very good to play, whereas college football usually feels quite good, and occasionally it feels fucking amazing. The agility you have in college football lets you pull off some ridiculous plays. You're so nimble. These guys actually move like highly powerful athletes. How amazing to play a sports game where you feel like the players possess the same level of agility that they have in real life.
What a concept.
And impressively, the AI can mess you up with the same level of athleticism. You can squeeze through gaps when you see them rather than getting sucked into defenders, which seems to happen almost every time in Madden. The Madden team made a big deal pre-release about their impact technology, with players preparing for hits and leaning into defenders.
Upon impact, the system considers various factors like timing, momentum, weight, speed, strength, and player ratings to determine the power and direction of the tackle.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
But what this actually seems to mean in practice is that players in Madden, they're always just bracing for impact and kind of taking the hit. You don't get that slippery, evasive feeling that you get in college football. And even better, because the animation branching is so bad in Madden, you'll constantly see your players sliding out of your control into position so the defenders can tackle them. They can hit the brakes mid-air to make sure that this animation lines up. And even if you get the timing just right and you pull off a boom, that feeling of satisfaction from a forced fumble often gets quickly replaced by going, what the fuck is going on now?
It's real fucked up.
The passing in college football feels so intuitive and smooth.
So good and tasty?
And the results feel fair, like when the ball gets intercepted, it's because I threw a shitty pass. Receivers behave the way you expect as well, and they catch balls that should be caught, which sounds pretty standard, but Madden fucks this right up. Given how much of a big deal they made pre-release about their new, intelligent receiver tech and having new and exciting ways to catch the football,
Madden 25 introduces brand new catching mechanics and animations that deliver more control at the catch point, more catching variety, and the ability to combine catch types together.
I don't believe you.
I guess some of those exciting ways are to stand completely still while the ball sails 1 meter to your right, or not extending their hands to complete an easy touchdown, or dropping the world's easiest interception, or just doing some random crazy shit that will have you in your living room yelling at your TV, what are you doing? While I'm whinging about Madden, let's whinge some more about Madden. Why do they load in with a black background and then reload a few seconds later with the animated background? Scenes visibly pause and fade just before the camera cuts. The objects sometimes don't load in time. Why does the text for college football in these bits look totally fine? And in Madden, it looks all pixelated and fucked up? Why is my team celebrating like they just won the Super Bowl after tying a preseason game?
I don't understand, Paige.
Why does the estimated game time not update based on the quarter length you choose? The physics on some of these field goals seem wild to me. Why does the lighting in the stadiums visibly switch before we cut to the next quarter like the game engine is anxious? I just want it to be ready in time. My hair changes color from blonde to brown mid-stride.
How embarrassing.
There's still just enough stiffness and creakiness in those old Madden bones that the shiny exterior can't quite hide. Weird little hitches between all the animations. You constantly see players snapping and locking. And this is something that I either just didn't notice in college football or they do a much better job of smoothing over those seams. I guess both of these games are animation based. I mean, nothing's ever going to be as good as Backbreaker in terms of a physics-driven football game. But College Football 25 just destroys Madden in terms of making all this look dynamic. It's not perfect. There are moments in college football here and there of weird shit happening. I think this guy's brain left his body for a moment.
Yellow if they're using late season apples. And of course in Canada the whole thing's flip-flop.
And someone here is clearly a ghost, but who? But overall, it does a really good job of hiding the mechanisms behind all of the animations. I think it's a little bit better this year in Madden than it has been, but there's still just enough of this stuff going on to give you that feeling that they are, at the end of the day, still beepity boopity football robots. Both Madden 25 and College Football 25 are running on EA's Frostbite engine. Once you can get past the jank in Madden, both of these games look really good. The uniforms and helmets in particular look really great, especially in bright sunshine with glare reflecting off the helmets.
So beautiful.
And I think I need to take the most realistic arms trophy away from Horizon Forbidden West, snap it in half, and give a piece each to College Football and Madden 25. I also am impressed with the towel physics. The towels move. That looks good. I'm so fucking weird.
See a psychiatrist. I'm not going.
I'm not sure if these dudes look like the real football dudes. You'll have to let me know below. But the actual fidelity and quality of these player models is pretty fantastic in both games. From a purely visual perspective, these games look good. The sunset in Madden was nice.
Oh, would you look at that sunset? It's gorgeous. Oh, would you look at it? Oh my goodness, I've never seen something like it before. Just look at it.
We're still definitely waiting for a football game to match the TV-style presentation from NFL 2K5. Madden in particular really mucks up the breaks in play by serving up these excruciatingly slow-motion, highly detailed replays that kind of just end up serving to show you jank and weird physics in the game. Maybe this isn't a big deal for many people, but one of my favorite features in any sports video game are really cool replays. And in Madden 25, here's a replay of a crucial interception. Here's a replay of a game-winning touchdown.
What the hell is that?
Sometimes I think these massively abbreviated replays are the developers panicking about how this stuff doesn't really hold up to close scrutiny. Oh god, that looks awful. End it, end it. I do like the idea in College Football 25 of balancing your academic, social, and football life. It adds a neat role-playing element. Do you want to be a total dumbass failing out of all your classes and focus purely on football?
That's heroic.
Or do you want to miss all the keggers, study hard, and risk all of your teammates calling you a nerd? I think Stadium Pulse is a really cool way of representing the pressure of away college football games. It also does a really good job with just general atmosphere with the stadium intros, the cheerleaders, the signature team entrances, and mascots. What the fuck is that? This is where I'm turning to you. I need your help. I have some questions regarding college football.
What's it all mean? What's the point?
What's up with the midriff situation? Like, some of these players are serving Britney Spears circa 2000. What's the deal with the army guys doing push-ups? Is that a thing? Speaking of push-ups, do the cheerleaders do this kind of stuff? Because this is pretty fucking crazy. What is a road dog?
I don't understand.
Both of these games obviously have a trillion different options for how you want them to play. I just could never get Madden to feel right, whereas college football felt smooth as butter without changing anything.
I can't believe it's not butter.
And you feel like you're in such direct control of everything your player's doing. And this is the main area where, in my opinion, college football beats the absolute living fuck out of Madden. By comparison, Madden feels so slow and stiff.
I'm so fucking tired.
I very rarely feel like there's bullshit going on in college football. The outcomes it plays always feel relatively fair based on what you do, whereas so many plays in Madden end up with you going, I feel like the game code is basically laid bare before your eyes. Oh, we need to snap into this animation now. Oh, this player is out of position for this tackle. Let's move him over there so it lines up. Maybe this was not your experience. I'm curious, so let me know below if you found college football to also be totally full of shit.
Yes, thank you for your input.
All of this makes me curious to see how these series evolve moving forward. There seems to almost be a Forza Horizon versus Forza Motorsport thing going on here, where college football will be the fun, more arcadey take, and Madden will be the serious sim.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
This time around, what this has resulted in, though, is one game feels fast and fluid and fun, and the other one feels stiff, robotic, and dull. Ultimately, though, it's nice that football fans finally have some choice. I know Madden is still the only big league option, but hey, if you're willing to sacrifice playing with the big boys to play with the slightly less big boys, at least there's a better gameplay option to be had now.
Thank me.
I'd say competition is great, but given the fact that both these games are pushed out the EA doors, it unfortunately means EA still has the market cornered on licensed football. I'm a little worried that without any competition, we'll see college football head in exactly the same direction Madden went in, and in 5 years' time we'll be complaining about how lazy and copy-paste the next college football entry is. In the meantime, at least this one's super fun. At the end of the day, whether it's Madden, whether it's college football, aren't we just so fucking lucky to be able to play any of this stuff? I'm excited to see where college football goes, and if maybe it gives Madden a little kick up the arse. Here's hoping. But in the meantime, keep on gaming, keep on footballing, and let's end this sucker with a montage. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. Let me know below if there's any other games you would like me to take a look at. And if you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help. And if you've got a moment to check out another one of my videos, there's one right here that you can take a look at. I hope you're very, very well wherever you happen to be. My name's Sam. Thanks so much again for watching, and I'll see you soon.